From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
American Door Company has been family-owned and operated for over 29 years, supplying Northern California with quality garage doors, garage door openers, and installed with the best service you'd expect from a locally owned company. We serve all of Northern California from Willows all the way to the Oregon state line. Give us a call today.
Good morning, everyone. Quick reminder, Weather NorCal app. If you don't have it, I guess the question is, and if you've known about it, why don't you have it? You know, if you're looking for a good local source of weather, look no further. I mean, this is the place to go because this is a Weather NorCal app that, you know, basically is coming from me. It's a forecast coming from me with almost 25 years of forecasting experience here in Northern California. Neighborhood forecasts, regular video updates, live 24-hour streaming channel, the works. Go to actually just search for Weather NorCal in your Android device or in your iPhone, and you can download the app for free. All right, so here's a look at your weather headlines. Now, the rain is really heaviest tonight, right? Last night, early this morning, and we're going to start to see it taper off. There's still going to be showers off and on through the day. We're going to be looking at clouds, but the heaviest rainfall is pretty much moving through this morning, and then of course it just tapers off. But we continue to see off and on rain here through at least the first half of the weekend, with drier and warmer conditions are expected for Sunday, Monday, even quite possibly Tuesday. But sometime around Tuesday, Wednesday is when we do have more wet weather coming into next week. So of course for today, yeah, I think some of us may see some breaks in the clouds at points of time during the day. But for the most part, the clouds are going to be here, and we're going to be looking at wet weather, chances for showers here throughout the day as well. But again, the heaviest pretty much passed last night and early this morning. And now we're just dealing with some of those showers here off and on throughout the day today, but nothing very widespread or heavy. So you can kind of see the bulk of the moisture. So here's the main stretch of moisture. I mean, it's mainly pointed towards central Southern California, right? But we're tapping into that, and that's why we're seeing some of the rain, and good rainfall at that. But once this band all kind of moves out, we've just got the clouds kind of coming on in and some showers as well. So just a little bit of instability as well. This main area of low pressure, that's just going to stay up to our north. That's not going to move through us. So let's take a look at the overall setup. And you can see the mostly cloudy skies. So we're actually going to be between storm systems for tomorrow. It should be fairly dry, but we're going to be looking at some places more clouds than others, but mainly dry on Thursday. The atmospheric river stays over south, but we do have more rain coming in for your Friday, and not to mention even your Saturday as well. All right, so here's a look at Futurecast, walk you through the timing. Here's noon. Look at this. I mean, just not very heavy. Yeah, there are going to be some showers, some sprinkles out there, even some breaks in the clouds for some of us. But as we go into the afternoon, you see how it's breaking up even more in some areas. So yes, we could see some breaks in the clouds, but we're still seeing just some of those scattered light showers here and there. So again, the bulk of it pretty much passing through early this morning. And then for the most part, it's gone for a little while. Now, we may start the morning off with some fog, some drizzle for especially the Sacramento Valley and many of the Mountain Valley, the Mountain Valley and even the Inland Valley locations as well. That's Thursday morning. Now, Thursday around noon, those clouds may stick around a little bit longer than I think we'd like, and then they may start to dissipate. But just in time as they start to dissipate, we've got the next storm system coming in Thursday night and into Friday. So notice as we go into Thursday night, 10 p.m., we're seeing the showers here, kind of just the widespread light showers. Snow levels I'm expecting to be just a tad lower. And what I mean by that is probably around 6,000 feet. Right? So again, nothing major. And you're not going to see any major impacts as far as how much snow some of the lower elevations do see. But there you can see 5 a.m. on Friday. Now, what I want you to take note is this. Notice we have the rain in there. We've got the snow off to the north and east. All right, so that's what we're noticing here. But look what happens as we go through the day on Friday. Look how the progression of this is kind of pushing northward. Now, we're going to take a look at the reason why that's happening here in a second. But what you'll notice here for Friday morning, most of the rain in the valley is gone. And then as we go into Friday afternoon, it's pretty much gone too. Now, here's the reason for it. Remember when we were looking at the overall setup on the satellite image, that atmospheric river was pointed really in this direction right here. That's where it is right now. Look at the difference. So we're seeing kind of parallel here. Look at the difference. It's tilted up like this. And there's a reason for that. Here's the jet stream right here. So the jet stream, what it's done is we got high pressure building in, and what it does is it tilts and moves that atmospheric river from pointing here to now pointing up to our north in the Pacific Northwest. As the ridge builds in, we continue to see that push up even more to the north. However, you see what we have right here? This is what we call the ridge axis, okay? So we have these storms riding up on the back side of the ridge of high pressure, and it still allows us to see some of the rain, most of it to our north, okay? Now watch what happens as we go into Saturday. Here's the ridge axis right here now. That's an important position because it now puts us still in the path of the rain coming in on Saturday. So that's why we still have rain on Saturday. But as we go into Sunday, Monday, now we're seeing that ridge build in stronger. So now it's tilting up even more to our north, and we are now out of the path of where the rain will be. So we expect dry conditions Sunday. And now this particular forecast model keeps that ridge of high pressure fairly strong even through Wednesday of next week. Here's next Wednesday. It's dry, but maybe by the end of next week, we're starting to see more of a trough of low pressure move in. This would allow more rain to come in. So what I'm going to do is, at least for the forecast for now, based on looking at all the latest forecast model data, I'm going to keep it dry Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. By around Tuesday, Wednesday is when we start to transition back to more of a wet weather pattern kicking itself back in. So yes, we're going to get a break. And honestly, a deserved break. Yes, the rain is nice. We all know that, right? But it's nice for our sanity to get a break. And it's okay. It's okay for us to take it. You know, like when you're at work and you got to get stuff done and your boss says, hey, listen, I know you got to get that done, but for your sanity, take a break. Well, that's what we're doing right now with Mother Nature. Mother Nature is giving us a bit of a break, even though, yes, the rain is nice and we can use it. But we've got plenty of rain heading our way, so nothing to worry about there. All right, so when I talk about that, right, we're talking another 1/2 inch or more for some of us in the valley. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be too much off to the north and west. Slight minor flooding concerns because of that. Mudslides, debris flows, the works, right? Nothing major, okay? Don't want to be too terrible. I don't want to alarm you. But yeah, when we start seeing these types of totals, and especially with how saturated the ground is, you just got to be on a little bit of alert for that, okay? Now we take a look at the forecast snow totals. As I mentioned, snow levels are expected to be just a tad lower, so Futurecast is picking up on that. But I don't anticipate to really see much in the way of a lot of accumulation in these lower elevation communities. When I say lower elevation, 4,000, 4,500, 5,000 feet, right? But as you go above 5,000, 6,000 feet, that's where we start to see better chances of at least some decent snow. Now, looking at the ski park, I'm anticipating that today it should be mainly in the form of snow, but there's still going to be points in time where it could be a bit of a rain-snow mix, a little slushy, a little wet. But there you can see once again the ski park kind of in that 4 to 6 inch range, somewhere in there as we go in the next few days. The winds, by the way, they're picking up today. It's going to be a little on the breezy side. You'll notice that for the valley, central Siskiyou County, Shasta Valley as it's known, and also some gusty winds out along the coast. But you can see still pretty breezy even through the afternoon today. But then by Thursday, the wind should start to die down. And I'm just going to take it all the way through noon on Thursday. Still fairly calm winds. However, look at Crescent City, still gusty. And then as the storm system comes in on Friday, the wind's really picking up on the coast. The wind's picking up again in Shasta Valley. And I think eventually, as we go into Friday afternoon, those winds may pick up a little bit as well. This is the problem. So remember I was talking about that break from the rain as we go into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's okay. Because look at this. Look at the long range. Look at the end of January into February. Look at all that green on the map here. What this is indicating is that when you get into these darker shades of green, we have better chances. It doesn't mean we will, but it means we have chances of seeing above normal rainfall. So really, bottom line, when you see this, you go, all right, looks like we're going to see some rain. And that's certainly going to be the case. That's what it's looking like. We look at the temperature outlook. Yeah, we got to get this in the blue if we want lower elevation snow. As long as this is in the red, we're going to keep those snow levels fairly high, folks. 5,000, 6,000 feet. Yes, we'll see at points in time dropping below 5,000 feet, but not for very long. Okay, so here are your wave heights. You can see about 9 to 10 feet. They're increasing a bit, unfortunately, as we go into Thursday, but then they'll kind of wane a bit again. So kind of up and down a little bit here with these wave heights, but Nothing terrible. There still are some small craft advisories out there, as you can see here, with the southwest winds at 10 to 15 knots. Waves from the south at about 8 feet at 7 seconds, and from the west at 7 feet at about 14 seconds. All right, so here's your Trinity County neighborhood forecast. So here you have it. Wednesday today, heaviest, again, don't look at this and go, oh my goodness, it's going to rain all day long. No, because the heavier rainfall was last night and early this morning. Now it's just scattered showers. But still the clouds will be in place, so that's what we're looking at here. Thursday, I think we'll see a break. Friday, Saturday, snow level 6,000 feet, and then there's that break. Get out and enjoy it. Enjoy the drier, warmer weather Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. All right, so here's what it looks like today. Temperatures upper 40s, low 50s for Trinity County. Your north coast neighborhood forecast, same timing with the rain for everybody, by the way. So that's what we got here. All right, so there you can see temperatures mid to upper 50s for the north coast, taking up northward, 56 degrees for Smith River, as well as Crescent City, 57 Trinidad, and Orleans, a high of about 55 degrees. Let's take a look at your Siskiyou County neighborhood forecast. There is a look at Scott Valley with Fort Jones and Etna, mid to upper 40s there. Take you out to Happy Camp at 48. McDowell about 43, Tennant about 39 degrees, and take you out to McLeod, beautiful McLeod, 41 degrees for your daytime high. Take you out to Modoc County. There's Tule Lake, about 44 degrees, Canby 41. Gotta love Cedarville, great spot there. There's some springs not too far from there. My wife and I love to go to, and there you can see about 42 degrees. Great little coffee shop that we went to. I don't even know if it's still open. But it'd be interesting here. 45 degrees for Eagleville, and of course there we are looking at those temperatures a little bit warmer by the time we do get into the weekend. Your Eastern Mountains neighborhood forecast take you out to Janesville, Susanville, 46 degrees. Westwood about 46 as well. Chester, you'll top out at 43, and Paradise a bit warmer at about 50. Viola 41, a bit warmer out in Shingletown at 3,500 feet there at about 48 degrees. 54 degrees for Los Molinos. There's your Valley neighborhood forecast brought to you by Haas Farms, with those temperatures mainly in the low to mid 50s for your daytime highs. You can see about 52 degrees for the city of Shasta Lake. Redding, about 54 degrees. There's Whiskeytown with 51 degrees, as well as Lakehead and Palo Cedro, a high of 54 degrees. So looking at your 7-day outlook for Redding, showers on today. But again, don't look at this and go, oh my gosh, it's going to rain all day long. Yes, there's going to be showers off and on through the day. The heaviest is pretty much past. And we're going to be looking at off and on chances for scattered showers, and maybe even some peaks of sunshine for some of us, more than others. But there you can see, of course, we're looking at drier conditions Thursday. More showers on Friday, and I think even a better chance for showers coming in on Saturday before we get that break. Remember I was saying enjoy that break? Enjoy it. I mean, we're flirting with 70s, folks, Sunday and Monday, and we're back down in the low 60s by next Tuesday.